I'm Memo Jimenez. I'm a tenant of Simon Chu. I've known Simon Chu for over 35 years. And what can I say? I understand now. He used to vent to me what he went through with the city, what he's going through with the city. And I would just listen. But just December, I ended up deciding to open a business here in Hemet. I own businesses in San Jacinto and I own businesses in Beaumont. And I decided to open one here in Hemet. And then I started understanding why he was venting to. The city of Hemet made it 5 months of us going back and forth just to open a business. I'm not sure if it's because it's one of Simon Chu's buildings or that's just the way that the city is. But they made it impossible. And after we opened, they came back again because somebody down the street, I don't want to say their names, decided to go on public records and see what we're missing and stuff, not knowing that we didn't need none of those, which I ended up getting more permits than I needed. They ended up asking me for like food, and we don't do food. We ended up doing hazard. We don't do nothing hazard. In my store, we sell antiques. And they made me get all these permits, and I ended up getting it just because if that's what the city had requested, I did it. And if they asked me for 3 fire extinguishers, I went and put 5. I did everything over because I didn't want the city to tell me this is why we were, you're not able to open. Just a couple weeks ago, they came by again. Like I said, somebody down the street goes on there thinking that we don't have everything as signed off, like it's supposed to be. I have other friends that want to open businesses here in town and rent from Simon, but they're scared. They're scared to open businesses here in Hemet because of the way that they treat him. And because I tell them what I went through. And other friends that I know that just open businesses that are my neighbors that went through the same thing. Now we're trying to change this and help those people. It sucks that it's who you know in the city, and I noticed that because now I have business cards because I have became friends with people in the city. And there's some good people in the city. And those people have become my friends, and it sucks that it's like I could vent to them and we can talk. But I understand that now if I try to do anything else in the city, it's going to be a little bit more easier just because of who I know. And when I opened, I didn't want it to be that way. I have phone numbers in my phone that I could have called and asked for a favor and this and that, but I just wanted to do it organically as any other person that would have came to the city to open a business. I want them to feel like the city wants them to have something here, not be pushed away. 5 months I lost of me paying Simon due to the city. The city thinks they're harming him. They're harming the small businesses. If I didn't have another business to take care of this business, I would have failed. I would have already went in and I would have already been backed up on rent, everything. If I had a mortgage at home and I'm dependent on this business, everything would have just started just going downhill. The city doesn't think of the small business person, the small person trying to make it, the person trying to make the city better. Because there's a lot of people that are involved downtown. They want downtown to be successful and back to how people say that it used to be nice and everything. I've only lived here 18 years. And I don't know what it is going to take for us to get it back to where people say that it was nice. I already feel just by the unity of my neighbors down Florida and Harvard, I already feel like it's already better because everybody there is wants to be a part. We're not in it for whatever the city's paycheck or nothing. We're in it because we want to make the city better. I don't smoke, and I keep cigarettes in my store. I keep waters. We're the ones feeding the homeless. We're the ones giving them cigarettes. We're the ones trying to keep the city clean. Here and there, they ask me for $1 or $2. I give them a bag so they can go outside, sweep up. Because I don't know what time of the week the street sweeper comes by, but I'm the one that sweeps that Florida street. I go all the way from my neighbor, Eagle Brew, all the way to the barber shop in the corner. I just sweep it. It doesn't cost me nothing, and I want the city to look good. So I just grab my broom in the afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Jimenez. Your comments are up.